What is good, fellas, and hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. We got a lot to talk about this morning when it comes to Madden 25. But before we hop into anything brand new, we do a few quick small things we do have to go over. First things first, we are currently on the road to 11,000 subscribers, so if you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy Ultimate Team content, I feel like you already know what to do. Get on there, drop a like on this video if you have not already. 100 and let's say 12 likes in 24 hours will be a gift card giveaway for you guys over in my Discord. That's all out of the way. Let's hop into today's Monday morning video. Now, fellas, we are officially at the end game. And so the Monday morning videos that you guys are accustomed to seeing from me, where we just talk about what's going on in the game, the market, that's not exactly how I want to do today, or what I want to do today. I really just want to focus in on rookie premieres. Is there a new best way to do them? Are they actually worth your time? But I also want to talk about some Madden 26 things at the end of the video. Let's get things rolling, talking about the new best way to get these things done. Fellas, if you do slide on over here in 2 sets, and for those who don't know, you need to use the Red Zone Royale players to actually complete your rookie premiere set. I have no idea why EA just didn't call the entire promo rookie premieres. They're making it more confusing than it needs to be. But basically, they are the exact same promo. Rookie premieres are just those mega champions you need to exchange 4 of the normal champions in to get. Best player comp I could think of for this promo is basically team builders. You have the normal champions and you take those normal champions into another set to complete and get a bigger player. You can't sell off rookie premieres, you can sell off the Red Zone Royale players. And fellas, the market for Red Zone Royale players right now is actually kind of interesting. You can buy the 95s anywhere from, right now they're sitting for under 60,000 coins. I was seeing them go for 40k yesterday. You can buy normal 95s for about 40,000 coins. It's actually a really good price right there. If you can buy all your 95s for 40k, you're definitely doing rookie premieres right. I was wondering what exactly I'm doing. I'm trying to get the 97s. You need the 97s to build up to the 99s. And the other two 97 overall sets are the one that takes in 93s to 94s. This was the best way to do it. I mean, it actually still is really, really good. Before, we were buying these cards for under about 22,000 coins. You guys can see right now the market has them just sitting at under 19. I guess around 19, under 20. And then finally, the last price per Red Zone Royale 97 overall that we are currently buying is this one right here for the 92s and 91s. And you're buying these cards for the most part around under 12,000 coins. Right now, they are currently doing about 10 to 12,000 coins on average. I don't actually think that's the best way to do it. Right now, you can actually come over here and you can find the 97 overall Red Zone Royale players going for anywhere between, I saw some for 250 to like 192,000 coins right here. I think the new best way to finish off rookie premieres is literally just buying the 97s. This was not the case until late last night, and I checked the Madden market and I was like, what is going on right now? Why are these Red Zone Royale players selling for under 200,000 coins? I bought a few and I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait and see, come back in the morning, see if this is actually still the case. Right now, it is 6 o'clock in the morning. It's a little bit early to be recording a Madden video, but I think that just kind of proves the point that the rookie premiere market is only getting cheaper. If you want to do rookie premieres, I'm gonna tell you to hold off until Thursday, especially if you don't have a fat stack of coins. If you've been enjoying your time over on CFB 26, don't feel like you need to come back over onto Madden 25 right now. Or if you just haven't been playing Madden, I think the price per rookie premiere is actually going to go down, and that just has not normally been the case when it comes to the rookie premiere promo. I went through and showed you everything. We've talked about this a few times. We did it on stream. There's a few videos up on my channel talking about the quote-unquote best ways to finish off rookie premieres, and yeah, 3 days ago, the best way to finish off rookie premieres was not what I just told you guys to do, but the best way to finish off your rookie premieres is just buy the 97s for under 200,000 coins. Let's say you want to stay patient, and let's say you want to buy the 95 overall players, and let's say you can find them for about 40,000 coins. We do the math, 40,000 times 4, that is 160, but that is going to take some time. This actually is the best way to do it. But like I said, you can realistically find these cards for about 60,000 coins, so let's whip out the calculator one more time. 60 times 4 is 240. I just bought 3 of them for 200,000 coins at 6 o'clock in the morning. The reason I'm giving you guys the time is the number of Madden players playing this game at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Monday morning is not peak Madden, so you will be able to find these 97s going for the low, under 200,000 coins. Sure, yes, if you are patient, you can obviously find snipes, But the best way right now is literally just buying the 97 overall Red Zone Royale champions. And of course, converting them over into 99s. Again, if you are a little bit confused about the Rookie Premier promo, which I have seen multiple people still be confused, don't worry, it is a little bit confusing. You're going to take the 99 overall Red Zone Royale champions and slide them over here into your Rookie Premier set. Last thing on this set right here, and I've mentioned this a few times, but I do think Madden 26 will be dropping on August 7th. Full Rookie Premiers went live. It switched up over in the Xbox store, and I believe the PS5 store, saying that Madden 26 was going to go live on August 7th. People were like, maybe that's just the pre-download date. But now right here it says that and this goes for all Rookie Premier sets, they're going to expire on August 6th. Obviously 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. The crossover content always expires the day before the standard edition goes live, or right before the standard edition goes live. For example, in College Football 25, all of those crossover cards, they expired the day of the standard edition of that game going live. These games are made by the same exact people. This has also been the way it's been every single year for Rookie Premiers or any form of crossover content, where it expires right before the new game is going to go live. Fellas, we might really be seeing Madden on August 4th, and the standard edition of this game might be releasing on August 7th. Now, again, EA has not came out and confirmed this anywhere. Maybe EA just wants to end Rookie Premiers a week before Madden 26 does go live. That doesn't really make any sense to me. But all I'm saying right here is we really might be 20 days away from Madden 26, and we actually have no idea. I'm moving on to, are Rookie Premiers worth your time? Now, the answer to that question, just right off rip, I think yes, especially if you have the coins. Now, there are four different forms of a Rookie Premier player you can get. Two of them you get for coins. Those were the two we just talked about. One of them you get literally by just logging in is going to be this Will Johnson right here. He will be a lower overall compared to the other Rookie Premiers when they go over to Madden 26. If I had to guess, these Rookie Premier players will most likely be 84s. And if they're 84s, Will Johnson will be an 82. Maybe Rookie Premiers will be an 85. And if that's the case, Will Johnson will either be an 82 or an 85. Hopefully EA makes him a normal Rookie Premier overall. We had this exact same concept last year. It was a Puka Nacua, and he came in at, I believe, an 82. And Rookie Premiers, I believe, were 85s initially. If you played Rookie Premiers during Madden 24 into Madden 25, you know that whole situation just got messed up. So we'll have to wait and see what actually happens on that end. But just so we all know, Will Johnson will also be transferring over. If there's one thing you guarantee yourself to do if you have no coins, but you're kind of done with Madden 25, log in and claim Will Johnson. That is a 6'2" defensive back, which is a depth position and a position of need, especially during the first week of the game. He should, in theory, be pretty solid. But yes, Will Johnson, hands down, is the most important Rookie Premier you need to claim. He's absolutely free. He takes less than 30 seconds of your time. The other three Rookie Premier players, they do take a good bit of time, specifically the free one. The two that cost coins, if you have the coins to spend, yes, I think it's going to be worth your time. Getting two 85 to 84 overall players day one of Madden 26 is only going to be beneficial. I'll have to wait and see on Thursday if we get more than just the 8 players we already have in the game. If I had to guess, we're probably not going to see any additional Rookie Premiers. Let's say Thursday hits this week, or I guess Wednesday night, and EA reveals even more Rookie Premier players. By the way, the content schedule for this week will be getting tweeted out at 12 p.m. Eastern time. I've been slowing down on the number of uploads I've been doing over here on the Madden channel, just so things don't get super repetitive. But if EA tweets out the content schedule and it is something other than Rookie Premiers, Red Zone Royales, and maybe Redux is dropping this week, I will have something covering it. I almost want to guarantee you this content schedule for this week is either going to say Rookie Premiers or Red Zone Royales. If we get new Rookie Premier players other than the 8 we already have in the game, that is going to solidify my decision on telling you guys to finish off your Rookie Premier players. The cards we have right now, they're definitely cool, but the 8 players we have, we don't have a quarterback. We don't have any of the legit first rounders. No Travis Hunter, no Ashton Genty, no Cam Ward, which doesn't really make sense because every single year with Rookie Premiers, maybe we don't have the biggest names, but we at least have one quarterback dropping. But then again, EA is giving every single person who pre-orders the game an 80 overall Jalen Hurts, who can get upgraded to an 87. So I would tell you guys not to pick the quarterback to begin with. But I do know Titans fans want to use their Cam Ward just like I wanted to use my Jaden Daniels this year. Yeah, we won't know if we have more Rookie Premier players coming. Most likely, I mean, if we see the content schedule today at 12 and it just tweets out a picture of Red Zone Royales, then you can almost guarantee yourself that we don't have any new Rookie Premier players dropping. Let's say EA tweets out the content schedule and again it says Rookie Premiers Part 2 coming. That would be a good indicator that on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. EA is going to show us even more Rookie Premier players. Even if we don't see more players, yes, I do think Rookie Premiers are worth your time. The two that you can get for coins, if you have the coins, that's actually not too difficult. I would hold off on doing them. They will get a little bit cheaper, but the third one is definitely a little bit annoying. We've talked about it a ton on the channel. You kind of have to grind a good bit. You got to finish off all of the solo challenges over here in Rookie Premiers. These won't be completable for another 2 weeks. It's not like these things are very difficult, but where things get super annoying is over here in the Rookie Premier Field Pass. Again, you cannot finish this off most likely for another 2 weeks. But fellas, this is a little bit of a grind, specifically over here in the stat category. As you've noticed, I've done a little bit over here. This morning I logged on and I was doing the Braxton Berrios solo challenge. It's cool of EA to make these track in any Ultimate Team game mode, but definitely not ideal that I have to come in here and grind through stats every single week just to unlock up to tier 17 and claim that free Rookie Premier. Yes, ultimately, I do think Rookie Premiers will be worth your time. They're always good going into the next year's game. We'll just have to really wait and see. I do expect EA to tweet out the Rookie Premier stats within the next, 3 weeks, especially if we do get Madden 26 that first week of August. So then be on the lookout for the Rookie Premier stats going into, honestly, the first day of August. Sliding on over and talking a little bit about Madden 26, we did talk about the release date a little bit. I just want to say, be on the lookout for Madden 26 Ultimate Team news this week. Again, I'm recording this video. It is now 6:12 a.m. Eastern time. I just want to guarantee you that we hear something about Madden 26 this week, whether it's another deep dive, whether it's another look at a pre-order player. I think the next thing we probably see is going to be cover athlete Saquon Barkley's card in Ultimate Team. All we really know is he has one coming. I would assume EA tweets that card out. Honestly, probably this week. If we see that, I wouldn't be shocked. We also have to see the ratings week from EA. The way EA did the reveals for CFB 26, they didn't show us most of the good stuff until we were about 2 weeks out from the game. Even leading up to that 2-week time period, we had some things specifically tied into Ultimate Team. As of right now, all we really know about is that Jalen Hurts. I don't see the Mutt Deep Dive blog going live this week, and I hope I'm wrong. Realistically, I see that dropping. Honestly, if I had to pick a date, I'm going to say July 23rd. That's next Wednesday. But I would not be shocked in the slightest if we see just another piece of Madden 26 news, whether it's EA telling us the Mutt Deep Dive blog is dropping this Wednesday, or just another pre-order player. Be on the lookout, and of course, I will have you guys covered. That said, fellas, is going to be everything we got this morning. I will be back tonight with an updates video. Again, I am slowing down on the number of uploads we do have here on the Madden channel, just because there really isn't too much to cover right now. But you guys know, as soon as Madden 26 does drop, we will be back with your normal, regularly scheduled videos. Have a great rest of your Monday. Peace, fellas. I'll catch you boys back here later.